She's not just a model. She's not just a celebrity. She's an entire generation's idea of what a modern supermodel should be. Her name? Gigi Hadid. A woman whose face has been seen on the biggest magazine covers in the world, whose walk has ruled the most powerful runways in fashion, and whose voice has reached millions outside the catwalk. But how did she get here? And what exactly makes her so different from the supermodels who came before her? Born Jelena Noura Hadid in Los Angeles, April 23, 1995. To many, she was born into privilege. Her mother, Yolanda, a successful Dutch model. Her father, Mohammed, a real estate developer. But privilege alone doesn't make you iconic. Privilege doesn't give you drive. Privilege doesn't give you staying power. From the age of just 2, Gigi was already in front of the camera. Her first job? Baby Guess. She was cute, charming, and naturally photogenic. But unlike many child models, Gigi took a step back. Her family wanted her to grow up with balance. So instead of chasing fame in her childhood, she focused on sports. She loved volleyball. She loved horses. She competed seriously. She was an athlete, not just a pretty face. That grounding made her different. She wasn't just a product of the industry. She had roots, discipline, and a sense of self. When she returned to modeling at 17, she wasn't a child star trying to hold on to attention. She was a young woman with presence, with confidence, with something to say. In 2013, she signed with IMG Models, and the world of fashion changed. Within just 2 years, she was walking for Versace, Balmain, Marc Jacobs, Tommy Hilfiger. She was shooting with Steven Meisel. She was gracing the covers of Vogue. One Vogue cover is a career milestone, but Gigi, she would go on to land more than 40 worldwide. She had something magnetic. Her walk was strong. Her stare was commanding. Her body language spoke louder than words. But here's the difference. Gigi wasn't only working within fashion's old system. She was rewriting the system itself. The age of the supermodel in the 90s was about distance. Naomi, Cindy, Linda, they were untouchable. Gigi came into the spotlight in the age of Instagram, an era of connection. She used social media not just to promote campaigns, but to let fans into her world, behind the scenes, her friendships, her struggles, her joys. It made her human. It made her relatable. And it gave her a power older generations of supermodels never had. She wasn't just a model in the eyes of fans, she was a friend. She was someone they could grow up with. But beyond social media, Gigi's reputation in the industry kept growing. She wasn't difficult, she wasn't a diva, she was kind. She treated makeup artists, stylists, assistants with the same respect as the designers and photographers. That kindness became her trademark. At the same time, she carried her heritage with pride, her Palestinian roots from her father's side, her Dutch heritage from her mother's side. She spoke openly about identity. She spoke openly about representation. She stood up for causes bigger than fashion. And when criticism came, as it always does in the fashion world, she faced it head on. She never pretended to be perfect. She admitted mistakes. She learned. She grew. Fast forward to today, 2025. Where is Gigi Hadid now? She is 30 years old, a mother to her daughter, Kai, a businesswoman, a philanthropist, and yes, still one of the world's most in-demand models. She co-founded her own knitwear brand, Guest in Residence, a project that's not just about clothes, but about legacy. She is still the face of major campaigns, from Maybelline to Versace. She is still walking the runways that matter most, but she is also building something for the future. And maybe that's her greatest strength. She doesn't just model, She builds, she evolves, she balances fame with motherhood, fashion with activism, business with personal life. When her voice is needed, she uses it. She has raised awareness for humanitarian issues. She has donated to support children in Gaza, refugees worldwide, and countless charities. She has shown that being a model in today's world is about far more than beauty. So who is Gigi Hadid today? She is proof that a true supermodel doesn't just represent fashion. A true supermodel represents culture. A true supermodel redefines what beauty and influence mean in every era. And that is why Gigi Hadid is timeless.